Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, both here and online. We have spent 2 very eventful, fact-filled days understanding why Namibia is more than ready and ideally placed to become a key player in addressing the global issue of climate change, while participating in the production of the energy of the future. The key themes of the conference emphasized the need for support and collaboration between the public and private sector to not only grow our economy and create jobs for the benefit of all Namibians, but as the Honourable Deputy Minister mentioned this morning, and I think this is going to be the quote of the conference, we should all be working towards gross domestic happiness and not merely focused on gross domestic product. The size of the projects and the capital required in certain cases are immense, and given the already high debt to GDP ratio of our government, we can't have them expected to provide all the funding required. External debt and equity investment, loans, grants, and other funding from international development and other finance institutions, foreign investors, and lenders will become pivotal to the success across the value chain. The grant funding of 30 million euros received from the German government is just one example of what is possible. This grant will surely be the catalyst to move us forward, with the 4 pilot projects in the Rongo region providing the evidence of what is possible and will indicate the opportunities a green hydrogen local hub can provide to the domestic value chain, ensuring we are in fact able to address poverty, inequality and growth through infrastructure development, employment and skills development. However, we heard the CEO of Hyphen mention how critical the cost of capital is in determining the success of green hydrogen projects. We also heard from Mr. Sherbourne the need to understand the risks around the projects before a bank or investor will put money into it. While His Excellency, the German ambassador, confirmed it's about long-term profits and mentioned why banks can't take on the risks if it's merely about a short-term quick buck. For these reasons, and to ensure we maintain our stable, well-regulated banking and financial sector, no one bank or asset manager or pension fund, many represented here today, will be in a position to commit all the funds required. We all can, however, work together and co-finance or syndicate funds and investigate alternative funding partners and structures which will de-risk and reduce the cost of capital and funding. Bank Windhoek, the largest Namibian-owned bank and a member of the Capricorn Group, is a key participant in the private sector of our country and remains committed to working with the Namibian government and our clients to growing this economy, including sourcing, facilitation and disbursement of investments, loans and other funding received towards this. This of course will include ensuring that we have adequate investment available for our Namibian clients so they can participate in the industrialization of our economy and continue to provide loans for homes, cars and education. Bank Windhoek is a regular issuer of debt instruments in the Namibian and South African markets. 4 years ago, in 2018, Bank Windhoek issued and listed on the Namibia Stock Exchange the first green bond by a commercial bank in the Southern African region. This won us the Green Bond Pioneer Award from the Climate Bonds Initiative. The funding received from these type of bonds are used to finance green projects or those that benefit the environment, such as loans towards installing renewable energy sources or grey water systems. First National Bank and Standard Bank Namibia have also this year issued and listed green bonds in our market. A sustainability bond, on the other hand, has a broader focus by financing projects that demonstrate environmental as well as socio-economic benefits. This includes allocation towards societal projects such as schools, hospitals, and addressing gender equilibrium. In 2021, we followed on the success of our green bond by issuing and listing on the Namibian Stock Exchange a sustainability bond, another first for the sector and the region, and thereby clearly indicating we stand by our group's purpose to be connectors of positive change while ensuring we remain catalysts for sustainable opportunities for all within the communities within which we operate. Our sustainability bond provided the opportunity for Bank Windhoek to become a member of the Nasdaq Sustainable Bond Network and not only put Bank Windhoek and Capricorn on the global map, but also enhanced our country's visibility. In addition, this provided the opportunity to showcase our country's capabilities. It assisted in deepening Namibia's financial markets while simultaneously social development goals and the path to net zero. Bank Windhoek has been working closely with the Namibian government, Ministry of Finance, Bank of Namibia, NIPDB, and the EIF to ensure, together with the rest of the Namibian financial sector, we are able to collaborate and ensure Namibia is ready to become the green hydrogen hub of Africa. So to conclude, I publicly recommit Bank Windhoek and the Capricorn Group's participation in and support of the proposed blended finance vehicle, namely SDG Namibia 1, the details of which will now be presented by Mr. Benedict Labanda, the CEO of the Environmental Investment Fund. Thank you.